Give me a bottle of anything and a glazed donut. To go.
Well, the Wolf Tracks. I'm Bobby the Wolf Mullins, your paranormal shock jock, your DJ, the outlaw, the #1 bad boy of paranormal. And it's kind of a party mood, guys. Let me give my disclaimer right quick. Let me turn some of this down. If you don't like what you see, you don't like what you hear, the language, the topics, the equipment, turn me off. But if you like the language, the topics, the equipment, or the crazy shit I pull, by God, turn me on. And by the way, you notice the banner in the back. It's kind of a birthday celebration, guys. I don't know if you know this or not, but Wolf Tracks turns 1 year old today, baby. And God knows Wolf Tracks knows how to celebrate. And my birthday cake comes in liquid form. So happy birthday to Wolf Tracks. It turned 1 year old on the 22nd of January. All you haters out there, all you naysayers, all y'all thought the Wolf was playing. Y'all thought I was just goofing off in a flash in the pan. I'm here to stay, baby. I'm here to stay. And I'm going to answer a few questions. Yeah, everybody wants to know where old Bobby the Wolf Mullins and Wolf Tracks came from. Well, today is a celebration, and we're going to talk about it. Let's make this wish, shall we? Let's make this wish. Woo! Now let's pop this baby and have a good time. Woohoo! And you know I got to have some of this. Oh, yeah. Woo! God, that's good. And you notice the hat and everything. Like I said, it's a happy birthday atmosphere, but the hat ain't me, so I got to kind of get rid of that thing. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, anyhow, we're going to discuss where old Bobby the Wolf Mullins came from. A bunch of emails, everybody talking about, you know, hey, where did I come from? Where did Wolf Tracks come from? What was the thought process behind it? I'm going to tell you all about what I'm thankful for and all that besides the beer. By the way, I got to fill my girl up, and you know what I fill her up with? By God. But anyway, everybody's asking, where in the hell did Wolf Tracks come from? Where did I get the idea? All that goofy shit. Well, let's go over that, shall we? Let's see. I did do a radio show. My first web radio show was Ghost Tales. I don't know if y'all are familiar with that. But I need a little birthday wax in the beer. Never heard anybody on. Woo! And my girl's filled up. Hell yeah! Now it's a party! And now that I mentioned, I got to, you know, just some of the, you know, it's because I got to. Birthday candle wax. Yummy. Anyway, I did a show called Ghost Tales Television. Was one. Blah! Had one too many of these already. I've been partying all morning. Anyway, I did a radio series called Ghost Tales. Y'all might remember me from being the green jacket guy. I used to wear a green military jacket. I donned that from a lady who noticed me at a photo op. Recognized me and called me green jacket guy. Well, I renamed myself Bobby the Wolf Mullins, and it's taken off since then. So I did this little old show for Ghost Tales Television called Ghost Tales, the radio series, or Ghost Tales, or Ghost something. It's locked down, and not even I can watch it. The inside skinny on that is, I had a few problems in my personal life, and I aired them out on air. I picked a few fights with people I shouldn't have, but God knows the wolf likes a good fight. And let's just say, the big dogs in the yard, they know who I am now. Because it ain't like they don't know who the hell Bobby the Wolf Mullins is. Because I've picked fights with all of them. And I've kind of made a name for myself being irritating. I don't back down from a challenge. But anyway, during the Ghost Tales radio series, like I said, there was a Christmas episode. I got real hammered. And I basically, after the show, I woke up in the middle of my floor a couple hours later after passing out. But anyway, I was not in a good place mentally wise, I guess. And my boss, deemed it necessary to fire me from GTN. Well, I got fired. Now, I had a couple of choices to make. Turn tail and run. Never do this again. Go over to his house. Talk to him. With this, the negotiation stick. Well, I wasn't going to do that. So, or my third choice, which I dwelled on this for about a week. What do? Do I let him beat me? Do I let this beat me? Do I let Paranormal eat me alive? No. Not at all. So I had to rethink the show, rethink the character, revamp everything. I did a lot of soul searching, guys. A lot of soul searching. And if you go to Ustream.com, you can pull up the teaser trailer that I put up on the 22nd of January, 2012. Now, nothing burps like beer. Now, let's go into this. I figured I'd sneak in maybe 6 episodes, 7 episodes, 8 episodes, and then let the boss, ex-boss, Richard Parnell, and his wife, Teresa Parnell, who I love dearly, check me out, see if I've improved any. Well, let's just say the boss was keeping tabs on old Bobby the Wolf Mullins. Now, my first episode was kind of over the top. And as usual with radio, there's always something going wrong. So if you notice and you listen in my very first episode where I'm wearing the tie, doing the Robert Mullins from BBMP, bland, boring, mundane, paranormal, with the British accent, you'll hear my parents in the background. You got little parents. Anyway, they come over to visit all of a sudden out of the blue. But anyway, it turned out to be a pretty good episode. So I did Wolf Tracks on my own for a couple of months. I don't need nobody, right? Wolf Tracks could stand on its own. I don't need anybody, right? Well, that was the mentality I went into this thing with. Well, the shows turned out to be so good and so entertaining that me and the ex-boss had to sit down. Him, his old lady, and me. And we decided it was time for old Bobby the Wolf Mullins to bring Wolf Tracks to GTN, Ghost Tales Television Network. Go to them for all your paranormal superstation needs. There's that shameless plug. They even have a gift shop. Buy koozies, cup holders, keychains, T-shirts. I've already tried to buy the women that are modeling the T-shirts, and they won't sell them. I'll take 2 of each. Yes, and a glazed donut to go. Oh, anyway, but we had to sit down, hashing this thing out. And I know, how do you get fired from a voluntary position? Hey, leave it to Bobby the Wolf Mullins to do that. But anyway, so we decided, or they decided, that it was time for me to come back to GTN. I know this has nothing to do with paranormal, so get over yourselves. But this is a little back history on the show that I've been getting emails about, and I figure I'd fill all y'all in. Now, in doing so, I did a commercial. I did a storyboard and everything, and presented it to the boss, and he loved it. Now, I'm gonna let you in on a little inside skinny on this deal too. The commercial shows the back of my pickup, a bunch of beer cans everywhere, and I'm taking a leak on the ground. You see the back of me. You can pull it up on GTN or my YouTube account. Just go to YouTube and pull up Wolf Tracks, and you'll see it. But anyway, I'm taking a leak, and then I light a match off my chin, light a cigarette, start smoking, hollering at the camera a lot. Then I drop the cigarette on the ground, bursts into flames. Well, the flames are now in the call letters GTN. I'm pissing pure fuel. Shows you how evil I am. A little pyrotechnics. God knows everybody loves fire. Beer and fire. You really can't go wrong. But anyway, that set the precedent, believe it or not, for other shows to do their commercials. So there you go, guys. Think. Old Bobby the Wolf Mullins set the way, or led the path for making commercials for paranormal shows. Wow. The Wolf Tracks and Bobby the Wolf Mullins? Trendsetters? No way. I told you in my first episode, you better pay attention. You better take notes. You better write shit down. You better listen. Because I'm coming. And I was taking no prisoners, baby. I come at you full bore. 110%. You don't like me? You don't want to hear me? I gave my disclaimer. 2 words, baby. Yeah, that's the aggression I pulled out of the hat. Old Bobby the Wolf Mullins was back, and he was angry. Since then, I've calmed down. We have some really good shows. I bring you the censored episode with the glasses. You know what I'm saying? I did that. I got a bunch of goofy props I did in the past. Everybody remembers this one. Aaron King Pizza. Or King Aaron Pizza. It was real small. Apparently he was compensating for something. Anyway, that and one of my favorites. One of my favorites. Parnelli jelly. By God, when you're belly to belly, there's always time for a little Parnelli jelly. All right. And of course, another one of my favorites that me and my son did. Beach in a can. Beach in a can. Everybody wants a good beach in a can. And you can tell that this is a nice beach in a can. It's a lazy beach in a can. But it's a nice beach in a can. Beach in a can. Buy 5 of them. Anyway, now, to get back to the story at hand. So I did the commercial coming back to GTN. Now, I'm blazing a trail. I'm knocking them down one at a time. I'm coming at everybody full bore. No one knows what to do with me, right? There's no leash on this wolf. There's no collar on this wolf. My yard, I don't have one anymore. Ghost Tales, the radio series, was too tight a yard. I couldn't deal with it. It had all kind of restraints and regulations, and you can't do this and you can't do that. But Wolf Tracks doesn't. Nah, Wolf Tracks is my yard. That's right, my yard. And you know what? People tried to tangle with me. They lost. Let's see, what was that? What was that show? That website? I think they called it Beyond Bullshit. Yeah, I knocked them down. I think they got 2 people on their page now. Yeah, I kicked the shit out of them old ladies. By the way, that's why I am the heavyweight champion of paranormal, Bobby the Wolf Mullins. Nobody, and I mean nobody, challenges me. Nobody locks teeth and claws with the wolf. It says the wolf on it, heavyweight champion. Old Tommy Harvey tried to knock it off. He failed. Of course, that was a skit, guys, so get over yourselves. We did a whole skit on that deal, and that was Team Tommy and Team Bobby the Wolf. Team TH! Little Tommy, Thomas Harvey, and Team Bobby the Wolf Mullins. We went at each other full bore, and we got all y'all stirred up in the paranormal community. Man, I got hate mail and all kind of off that. But you know what? You fell for it, and we hooked you. That was a story beyond stories, guys. We hooked y'all, hook, line, and sinker. Y'all bought into it and watched like crazy. Just paranormal TV, guys. Having a good time, messing with your minds. Because you know what I say, I'm going to make you think. I'm going to make you think. Well, this is the heavyweight belt. And no one, and I mean no one, has come to challenge me for it yet. Because I'm the man. I'm the measuring stick by which all others are compared. You want some? You come get some. You don't? Sit there and shut your pie hole. Anyway, now, back to the story at hand. Oh, and I need some more of this. So it's been a bumpy ride, guys. Let me get all pretty for you guys. Got to get all, pretty. Anyway, it's been kind of a bumpy ride. I've done crazy shit. We've done skits. We've talked paranormal. We locked horns with, Beyond Bullshit. I made an enemy. A couple of them. I made an enemy named Brandon. We're not going to dig that grave up again. Let's just say he got shut down. But that was all in 2012, guys. This is 2013. Brand new year for Wolf Tracks. We'll see who steps up. And remember, I'm watching your shows. I'm keeping an eye on you. You better keep up the pace. Because everybody thought I was a joke. Everybody thought there's no way this guy could come out of nowhere and call that he's going to win a paranormal Emmy. There's no way. Now, I remember the shows. I was saying I was going to get Trace Emmys, 3 of them. Viewer's Choice, Most Creative, and Best Web Radio Show of 2012. Now, let's just say the ones that won the other 2 deserve them. Paranormal's Raw Truth. Yeah, Rick. You and your wife. I know. The Wiggersons. Paranormal's Raw Truth. Y'all beat me on Viewer's Choice Award. But you know what? If the Wolf's got to lose, he's got to lose to his big brother, Rick. And I don't mind at all. Peace and love, brother. You know I love you to death. And I made a really good friend with Rick. Him and his old lady, I got really good friends with them. And I got a surprise coming, guys. I got a surprise coming. Oh, Rick's sending me something. And you'll see that on future episodes. But let's just say, I made a friend for life, baby. For life. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now, the other guy that beat me, Most Creative, a gentleman named Rainbow Al, Paranormal Addiction Radio. Now, I don't know if you've checked this guy out or not, but he's as insane as I am. And his creativity, off the charts, baby. Off the charts. He beat me for most creative. And like I said about the Viewer's Choice Award, if I had to be beat by anybody, it better be Rick. Well, if I got to be beat by anybody on most creative, it better be Rainbow Al and Paranormal Addiction Radio. And you know what? I made some really good friends with him. Tammy McCord, Rainbow Al, and all the people at Paranormal Addiction Radio. Buck McDick, I love you, bro. Anyway, and we've had fun using old Buck McDick. And if you remember some of the episodes we did, one of the episodes we did was where we kind of blindsided the boss, Richard Parnell, with an interview with Buck McDick. Classic. Classic. All right, guys. I've made a lot of friends in the paranormal through this past year. But I come out of nowhere in 1 year and got Best Web Radio Show of 2012. So when I tell you that I'm watching you, when I tell you to pay attention, listen, take notes, you better. Yeah. Ghostbox Night. Yeah, you know who you are. You failed. You failed. Old Bobby the Wolf Mullins pulled a few strings for you. Saw potential. You dropped the ball, man. You dropped the ball. I even did an episode for you. And you dropped the ball, man. You better grab yourself by your bootstraps. You better pull them up. You better get with the game. You better get with the... Man, you got to bring your A game. But Ghostbox Night and me are pretty good friends now, so it's all good. I just see where there can be some improvement. All right? Now, other people I've made friends with. I made friends with a bunch of them. Karen Miles, great lady. Amazing woman. She's given me advice. I've talked to her via Facebook and on the phone. She's a great woman. Amazing paranormal investigator as well as show host. Some people who aren't with GTN anymore, believe it or not, Christy Bradshaw and CC the Huntress. I know everybody says bad taste in the mouth, blah, 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 whatever. Okay? I'm impartial. Okay? And I'm going to stay impartial. Look, you ain't done me wrong. Nobody's done old Bobby the Wolf Mullins wrong except for a couple of you. Yeah. Miss Courtwright of the little fan page BTVN, which I love BTVN. Don't get me wrong. So, my boss, don't you get mad. But, anyhow, let's go with Kevin DeMora of BTVN. Great guy, good friend, amazing producer. All right? Made friends with him. And Yeti of PTN. Yeah. I'm friends with him too. We poke fun at each other a couple of times. Just goofing off, seeing what the old boss would say. And as soon as I posted my banner about Bring It On Yeti, oh boy, he thought all hell was going to break loose. And we're just goofing off with each other. So, Yeti, I love you, bro. And one day we're going to sit down and the Wolf and the Yeti will have a few, you know what I'm saying? And Kevin tomorrow, we'll have a few too. I won't be drinking mine out of a champagne glass, though. I'll be drinking mine out of a bottle or a can. But, yeah, I made some friends, guys. This has been a hell of a year for the Wolf Tracks name brand or whatever you want to call it, Bobby the Wolf Mullins. And I made a lot of good friends, guys. Rainbow Al's an amazing guy. Back to Paranormal Addiction Radio. He's an amazing guy. To talk to this guy, to get to know this guy, I would love to sit down and slam Foster's with him and just see who gets, you know what I mean? He'll probably drink old Bobby the Wolf Mullins under the table. Who knows, but it'd be fun doing it, right? Let's drink till we hurl and then drink some more. But it's amazing the friends you make in this business. And as far as all the paranormal drama and all that bullshit, I don't deal with that. I just knock them down. This show is a venting place. It's a place where no one wants to tread if they got baggage. You know what I mean? You're bringing that baggage to old Bobby the Wolf Mullins and Wolf Tracks, I'm going to rip you apart. Okay? There's no, oh, I'm sorry, and all that. Just, you know, you don't understand. You're locking horns with the wolf. You're locking teeth and claws with the wolf. And people have come and people have gone. They've fallen to me. Another friend I made was Gary Manley, Nightfall Paranormal. He gave me my first radio interview. And everybody over there at Nightfall Paranormal, they're great people. And Gary and me, we sat down and had a great little Q&A. And they gave me my first radio interview, live radio interview. So much love to Nightfall Paranormal, guys. Peace and love to y'all. And but like I said, Wolf Tracks came out of nowhere in 2012. Kind of blindsided everybody. Stepped up to the plate. No one thought this would make it this far. No one thought this would go the distance. All right? In 1 year's time, less than 1 year's time, not only was I nominated for 3 Paranormal Emmys, but I brought one home. Now, that being said, I want everyone to understand, all these up-and-coming shows, all you bottom-of-the-barrel guys, I was there. I consider myself still a bottom-of-the-barrel guy. Work hard. Bring your A game. Stay focused. Okay? Pay attention. Take notes. See what the other teams aren't doing. Try to do better. Try to be more creative. Okay? Don't do the same old shtick like I said in one of my other shows. Be yourself. And remember when it was fun. Keep that frame of mind and you can't go wrong in my opinion. And you know what? I called the shot on the Emmy. I called the shot on my show. So I'm calling the shot on this. You be original. You stick to it being fun. And remember when it was fun. And try to stay with that. A lot of your shows will go a lot further. PXP girls, you made it. I'm proud of you. You won a Paranormal Emmy and love y'all to death. I got to talk to y'all on the phone during the Paranormal Emmys. Y'all seem like really nice girls. Excuse me, nothing burps like beer. But like I said, I made a lot of sorry, someone calling in apparently. I don't know who the hell that would be. But anyway, gotta love technical difficulties. But as far as Wolf Tracks goes, it's 2013, guys. There's no telling what old Bobby the Wolf Mullins has up his sleeve. Oh, and this month, January, the full moon, guess what it's called, guys? It's the Wolf Moon. Now, wait a second. Did I plan this? The 1 year anniversary of Wolf Tracks to fall on the month of the Wolf Moon? Is it coincidence? Or am I thinking that far ahead? Ooh, I'm going to make you think. If I think that far ahead for this show, ooh, baby, y'all might be in trouble. I love planning things out. I love it when a plan comes together. My next goal? I'll tell you my next goal. What the hell? Someone asked me, where do I see myself in 20 years? 20 years, I'll be 63 years old. Yeah, I'm 43. I see myself earning the Lifetime Achievement Award in Paranormal. I know it seems stupid, but think about it. Everybody putting on shades, lighting up a cigarette, grabbing a beer, popping them. The announcer saying, guys, the last award is the Lifetime Achievement Award. And this guy's been a pain in the ass for a lot of y'all for a lot of years. So look, pop a beer, light a cigarette, put on the shades, and give that finger. Bobby the Wolf Mullins, come on out here and accept this award. Now, whether I'm in a wheelchair, walker, or what, I'm going to come out with the same jacket on, carrying the same attitude, telling all y'all 2 words. That's right. Now, that's my goal. You got to have goals in everything you do, guys. That's my goal. So you know telling what old Bobby the Wolf Mullins has up his sleeve. Oh, and is anybody looking for Littlefoot? What's Littlefoot? Never know what old Bobby the Wolf Mullins has up his sleeve. Remember, I fight dirty. And I go for the jugular. I go in for the kill. And remember, you never know what a psychotic mind is thinking. Remember, I'm the #1 bad boy. I'm the outlaw. The undesirable. The #1 bad boy of paranormal. Where did you get a title like that? I'm telling you guys, it don't take a genius to figure out where I got that from. But I tell you what, it takes work to earn it. So always focus on your task at hand. Stay focused, guys. Stay focused. And as far as friends I made, I want to give the biggest props. Okay, the biggest props. Oh, by the way, my catchphrase, my disclaimer, goes out to a guy named Aaron King. A friend of mine, a good friend of mine, buddy, and a hell of a writer for GTN. And much love to you, brother. Peace and love to you, too. But my biggest props go out to a gentleman and his wife who saw potential in a guy who was a little over the top, who pissed him off and pushed fences and made him pull hair out. Let's just say I know there was a lot of nights where his old lady was like, what the are you doing with this guy? Why in the hell is he here? What is he doing? Oh my God, control this mother. Right? I know. But it's paid off. So the biggest props, the biggest grats go out to one of my best friends. Him and his wife, Richard Parnell and Teresa Parnell, CEO and producer of GTN, Ghost Tales Television Network, guys. They saw potential in a guy who was a little chaotic. Okay, a lot chaotic. A guy who had a lot of mental problems going on in the time of his life. He was in a bad spot of his life. And kind of gave me the ball and let me run with it. Now, true enough, I ran a little too far. I pushed the fences a little too much and got fired. But I earned my place back in the GTN. And for all you people out there wondering why I've never left GTN, listen to what I've told you, and you'll figure it out. These are good people. It's all you people ripping on them, giving them hell. Don't think the wolf ain't listening. Don't think the wolf doesn't know. And all I need is a green light, and your ass is mine. Because I will defend, I will attack, and I will destroy anybody, and I mean anybody, who decides to take on Richard Parnell and Teresa Parnell. They're family of mine. When you mess with them, you mess with me. And all y'all know in my past, I'm not scared to take on anyone. So don't think you're too big for old Bobby the Wolf Mullins to start ripping on. Let's just put it this way. Richard hasn't given me the green light. So until then, you're safe. And I don't mean to get angry, and Richard and Teresa, I apologize. But you guys are family, and I love you to death. And anybody with y'all, to me, I take it as a personal attack upon myself. And you know who you are, and you know what you're doing. And by God, if I get that green light, you're dead in the water. I'm going to come at you full bore, and I know things. Remember, I always told you, information is ammunition. And the only thing you know about me is Bobby the Wolf Mullins. You don't know my personal life. You don't know where I live, what I do, who I am, or what I actually am. All you know me by is Bobby the Wolf Mullins. But I know you. Yeah, I know you. Information's a bitch. And I store it all up here. I take notes. I listen. And I pay attention. So be careful who you attack. Because as soon as the green light's given, your ass is mine. And you know who you are. You better leave them alone. Because they're family. And I love Richard and Teresa to death. They're the ones that gave me my opportunity to do this. And they're the only ones that saw potential in this guy. Now, that being said, let's get on a happier note. It is the 1-year anniversary for Wolf Tracks. Happy birthday to Wolf Tracks, and to all you naysayers out there, all you haters, all you people poking the wolf with the stick who think I wouldn't amount to nothing. That's 1 Paranormal Emmy and 3 nominations. And that's less than 1 year. What does 2013 hold? Who knows? But I'm still here. I'm still clawing and fighting my way. I might not be top dog or top wolf. But by God, you start up or you're in this field, you got to cross me eventually. Nobody, and I mean nobody, wants to deal with me. You can check my record. Look at my resume and see how many I've taken down. So be careful who you deal with. Be careful who you anger. Be careful who you fuck with. Because I'm watching. I'm always watching. The wolf is vigilant. The wolf never loses sight of its prey. And to my brothers in the Hexus, Brotherhood of the Wolf, I love each and every one of you. We're growing every day. May your hunts be bountiful. May your prey be scared. And your brother always runs with you guys, right by your side. Now, that being said, like I said, happy birthday to Wolf Tracks and Bobby the Wolf Mullins. 1 year, baby. None of y'all thought I'd make it. I knew I would. Now, I ran this one a little long, guys, because it's a party. It's a party atmosphere. As you can tell, the happy birthday banner in the back. 1 year. Can you believe 1 year? Now, what does 2013 have in store? I can only wonder. Think, guys. What is in this head? What do I got up my sleeve? Oh, my God. In 2012, by the way, we lost a great guy, Philip Cummings, paranormal investigator, ancient alien theorist, and a writer. We lost him to cancer. So 2012 has a lot of weird memories in it, guys. Whether it's me attacking somebody, partying, doing stupid shit, or losing a friend. 2012 had a lot of memories. Let's see what we can do with 2013. Let's see if we can turn this one out. You know what I mean? Let's see what kind of crazy shit old Bobby the Wolf Mullins can come up with. And remember, pay attention. You know what's coming. Pay attention. You better pay attention. Pay attention to what walks by, crawls by, flies by, or slithers by. And open your eyes, open your ears, and open your mind, guys. If you get a picture of it, send it to old Bobby the Wolf Mullins. And check me out on Facebook, Bobby Mullins. And there's a Facebook page, Wolf Tracks Into the Paranormal. And you can email me at onewhitewolf0706@att.net. And always, guys, always. And you know the closer! You know the closer! Everybody, on the count of 3 with Bobby the Wolf Mullins. Remember, woo! And that goes out to T. Woo! Holla at your boy!